Hi Libra, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This is your bi-weekly general reading, Libra, between the dates of August the 22nd and September the 11th. I will pull 3 cards that represent this week between the 22nd and the 28th of August. And the next 3 cards will represent the following week, which is the 29th to the 11th. I've already shuffled, obviously. Ooh, look what's come out. What time it is as I'm starting your reading, 222. Just thought I'd show you that. I've already shuffled, obviously, and meditated. I'll shuffle a little bit so you can see me do that, but trust me, I have. And we'll get started, Libra. There you are, Libra. This is your first card, Justice card. This is for this week. Justice. 5, I knew I would see 5s and 7s. Oh, 5 of Wands and an 8 of Wands. And then for the following week, Libra, we've got this card. Don't know what it is. I just keep them face down so I don't get distracted. I feel like there's another one that wants to come out. This card wants to come out. 7. I knew a 7. Okay, I don't know where it goes though, so I'll just leave it there for now. Justice card, number 11 of the Major Arcana. 1-1, new beginnings, new opportunities. But the Justice is about balance, though. It's about balance being restored, justice being done. It's like, for some of you, yeah, it could relate to a legal battle, legal system. I mean, it really could relate to a legal battle, actually, because we've got this card here, the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. If it is a legal battle, it's someone that's sued you. You know, they've actually come for you, or you've sued them. You know, you're going through the process of suing somebody. Do you call that in America? I don't know what they call it. Anyway, suing I don't know what they call it around the world, but someone could be coming for you, Libra, or could have come for you in the past, and this is finally justice being done, being served. You seem to get a message with the 8 of Wands that communication is coming in, and it feels like it'll be favourable. It's there's something else that needs to come out. There's something else. This isn't not the full story. This is this one here. It's not the full story. So there is something coming. Let me start again. There's a lot coming through, actually. For Libra. So the Justice card is about outcomes that put things back in balance. So if you've been treated unfairly, justice will be restored. Things will be back in balance. If you've treated somebody else unfairly, again the same thing stands. That's what the Justice energy represents. It's about starting with a clean slate, i.e. starting with everything being how it should now be. That's what the Justice card represents. So that's where you're at this week. That's the energies for you this week. We've also got the 5 of Wands. Now, if you have Instagram or Facebook, I wrote a post about the 5 of Wands, which has gone down very well, and it's very good, if I do say so myself. Check that out. Basically, this is the energy of, you have exactly what you want. Now, how hard are you going to fight for it? That's what this energy represents. It's like you've established foundations based on what you felt was the right thing to do for you. It was the right way for you to go. And now those changes that you made are being tested. Do you have to change other things? Are you truly happy in what you're doing? Are you satisfied with the place that you are? And those type of questions are coming up, potentially because of other people's input, potentially because other people are wanting you to suffer, other people are wanting you to experience pain, not physical pain necessarily, but you know what I mean. Other people are, or other situations in your life are causing you to feel attacked. But the only reason those events are happening or those people are around you right now is because the universe wants you to look at your commitment to the path that you're on. How dedicated you are to the life that you built. How dedicated are you? This is where this comes in. The Seven of Cups. For some of you, you are questioning, for some people, you are questioning your dedication. Good. So you should. You need to question it. And the things that need to be changed, you need to change them. You know, the universe works with us. The universe works with us to manifest. The universe works with you. Every single one of you, every single individual person on this planet has help from whatever you call it intuition, faith, God, whatever you want to call it. We all have something behind us that's willing us on. But sometimes you've got to do the work. Sometimes it means us becoming aware of things. And this month, I mean, I've done all the readings. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th reading. All of them so far, the theme has been the same. Looking at how far you've come and where you are now. Where did you start and where are you now? Do you need to be grateful? Do you need to, well, yeah, you need to be grateful. And do you need to make any changes? Is this the life that you wanted? Is this the path that you've chosen? How committed are you to it, to that? That's the question really of this last week, okay? This next week, the 22nd to the 28th. So there seems to be communication coming in. Oh, there might have been a wait for this communication. There might have been a wait for communication, a message, whether it's related to this legal decision, or I feel like it is. It felt like it was a long time, and you know, maybe you had to sue somebody for damages, and you've been waiting all this time to receive these damages. You've been waiting all this time to receive this money, and it's been a long time coming, and suddenly this week, like it comes in, the money comes in, you're being told the decision. It might not be what you expected or what you thought it would be, but you're right. You're going toward justice, and these messages are coming in for you. So that's really, really positive. It's a difficult week for you because there's been a lot going on for you this year. There's been a lot going on for you, Libra. There's been a lot of challenges going on, and yeah, God, it's been hard. It's been really hard. And I just want you to know that that energy is moving, is shifting. It just doesn't feel. It just might take a few days before you actually start to feel differently, because it's just the effort of getting through what you've been through has been so exhausting that you're weary. So when you get even good news, even positive news, even you get justice, you get things in your favour, things are balanced out again. If you've owed money, you'll get it back. If you were lied to, cheated on, you'll know what happened, etc., etc. It's like, even though you get your victory this week, you achieve that, it's as if you're so exhausted by the whole journey. The whole thing has just made you so exhausted. I was really drawn to turning this one over first, okay? And I'd start there, but I was drawn to drawing this one first. And look at that. The Two of Cups. I love it when I do that. I'm sorry. I'm easily amused, Libra. The Two of Cups. Fabulous, darling. You know, twos are commitments. Commitments we make to other people, commitments we feel, responsibilities we feel, but responsibilities we feel that we like and that we enjoy and that we're in love with. When we see a Two of Cups, though, it's, you know, for this instance, for this one, it could be that this is what you're fighting for this week. Some of you are fighting for this connection. Some of you are fighting to uphold that. Maybe there's been separation. Maybe there's a soulmate situation going on here. I'm not going to focus on love necessarily, because your love readings, August love readings are still available, and your September love readings are out next week, or, you know, beginning of September, whatever. So I don't want to focus on love necessarily, but I will say this. This is what some of you need to see this. Because I think for some of you, that's what's been challenged. I think for some of you, that is what's been challenged. Let's look back. What are you, Libra? You know, I think because of this legal battle, because of this, it could be, you know, a disability. I don't know where disability just came from, but that word came into my head, so I have to say it. It's that you need to see that things are going to be okay. Things are going to improve. You know, Tiny's barking, so that means that I'm right. Things are going to be improving for you. All right, Tiny. And, sorry, Tiny, shh. Things are going to be improving for you. And I think it's the thing that you maybe I've had to fight for, some of you, is this relationship, okay? I mean, look, we've got these two going toward each other. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, okay? They're moving in this, they're going toward each other to come together. So it's very interesting how, do you know, I'm not surprised that's there. I'm not blooming surprised that's there, the Moon card. I'm going to turn that over in a minute and I'll tell you why I say that. Yeah, sorry, excuse me, Queen of Swords. I suppose similar to the, you know, in essence, to the Justice card. But this is about communicating our truth compassionately, measured, and allowing the other person to tell us their truth and what they think and what they feel. So for some of you, this is a relationship because these two are going toward each other, two earth signs, potentially, and two people that are connected with this by this energy of the Two of Cups. This is not a love reading, but you know, it's looking like potentially a divorce. Potentially there was a third party situation that ended the marriage. There was an affair potentially, but really there is real love between, you know, if, say for example, you had an affair, you were married, you had an affair. Now the divorce is settled and finalized, and the person that you have an affair with, you are still in a relationship with, and it's that type of connection that you felt and that you feel. If it's got, obviously, if we take it completely out of relationships, it could be potentially in court, speaking about that, being committed to telling the truth about how you felt, how the situation made you feel. If you're suing somebody, the thing that I turned this card over and I got the Moon card, and you know, it's such a difficult energy to read, the Moon card, and it really clouds my mind, as in, like, you know, because the thing about the Moon card is it's something that's hidden from you, so it's really hard to tap into, to try to see through it. When I connect to the energy, I don't see, oh, you're hiding this from yourself, you're covering this up from yourself. I don't know what it is because of the Moon card. So that's, I think it was like treacle. But I get a sense of healing, though. I get a sense of healing with these energies. The Moon card is related to Cancer. It's related to water signs. It's related to the internal emotions that we feel, what we feel on the inside, and the things that we may be reluctant to bring to the surface, or we're not quite ready to bring to the surface yet. But it looks like that energy is passing. Because obviously we've got the Sword energy, we've got the Justice cards as well, and the Eight of Wands. So for you, really, it's looking like there has been some trauma. I feel like there's been an end of a relationship. It could be a working relationship and partnership, you know, business partners, good friends. You could have separated as good friends. You're no longer friends anymore. Or a divorce. But it looks like the energy is moving, but it's still going to challenge you. You know, this week's going to be challenging for you, I think. I think it's going to be challenging, a challenging week for you until you know, after the weekend, maybe, potentially, where you start to feel a little bit more clear about what you want to do now, about where you want to go. the direction you want to move in, how something's impacted on you. I think that that's the thing that's quite challenging for you to allow yourself to accept and to become aware of, you know, how these negative experiences, and I do negative because nothing's negative. I mean, by definition negative, but not by experience. I mean, we can learn a lot from all of our experiences, and that's why I believe that no experience is negative. And believe me, there's things that's happened to me that you would say are extremely negative, and I say, well, actually, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be who I am today. Okay? So anyway, so those experiences that seem negative, it's about recognizing the benefits that that you were able to uncover and gain because of those experiences. Okay, so Libra, I hope that was good for you. I hope that made sense. There was a lot coming through, so let me know in the comments. It could just be total gibberish. Apologies if it is. But your September love readings will be posted next week, so hopefully that'll give us all a bit of clarity. Whenever I see this, it's not my fault, it's your fault. I'm joking. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful couple of weeks, and I will see you all beginning of September for your September love readings. Take care. Bye.